version possible. And I'd love to see how Secret now look on the other foot. This is going to be incredibly telling, and I absolutely can't wait for it. So, Secret already starting things off pretty nicely with a whole lot of information.
Han over the top. Early knife out there from SAYF, just getting a quick suppress. As the gamble stack here from the side of Secret find themselves on the opposite side of the map. As the push starts coming in here over towards the B side. Aftershock up in the tower. Nade going to be joining it as well. BORKUM just pulls back. Now we'll watch over towards Arcade. Nat's just lurking on that row. He knows that he's pressured on either side and doesn't know which way to look. BORKUM taking down. There's first blood.
Yeah, lovely work from Liquid so far. Sight fully under wraps. SOULCAS gonna note the players coming through. Gets overrun in the end, but still they are still holding on towards that tower position. They have all rights to be holding on to this. Noting no pressure through Arcade. No, actually going all the way around. REDGAR is indeed doing that. Trying to maybe find the timing on this. I love this play. Heads up play, but they still need to hold on to the site itself. Nats gets warded away. SAYF's now fallen, and now there's problems. They've got it towards halfway. Nats, the safest pair of hands in the game, but has two players on the other side. DUBSTEP and INVY, two highlights from map 1.
They are tagged low, but they're just sticking the defuse, and DUBSTEP's got the covering fire, and while the start of especially here on Fracture. I'll take a look back at the highlights, just getting that catch, not sure which way to look. Caught up in the traps. That late rotate, just perfectly read. I honestly think it was heard.
Oh, why'd you just get caught by the knife? Has to fall away from this now.
I throw a lot of stuff at him, just drops down.
Liquid making no secrets here. You know, no subtlety to this, but they do get the orb at least, so they are going through the motions of this. This could be the name of the early game, at least trying to farm them up. Try and get, I think it looks like REDGAR propped up here. SOULCAS just trying to keep a little bit of security towards the other side of the map as well, ensure no one's pushing out in the meantime, so they will congregate back together at some point.
The old DRX strategy, just feed the breach, the orbs. Get the Rolling Thunder every third round, utilize it, win the round.
That's the one.
And there's another one. It's now just 3 away, leaving INVY in the dust.
Good reads though coming out. I mean, there's not been too much secrecy or subtlety to this, but there's been no active challenge from Secret. So they do have the 3 players here. Yes, still isolated, 1 towards the tower. Could be a little bit of a problem here, but 2 towards CT. JAMMPI's gonna be the first to challenge, it looks like. BORKUM on the other side, and it's DUBSTEP to find Nat. Shot from JAMMPI.
Very clean from JAMMPI. Needed that. I thought he was gonna fast rush into tower with a double blast pack, but actually didn't have it. Still manages to find the kill, but SAYF gonna be taken down by the aftershock, and Liquid, they find 1, but then they start bleeding members.
Yeah, support's on the way as well.
Oh, what a cheeky little haunt.
Yeah, some nasty haunts so far. JAMMPI, damage, and the swing. Nice, but not nice enough to be able to transfer towards DUBSTEP, leaving just REDGAR here. See if he can do any more progress towards that. Oh, not going to be the case. JREMY there to shut down the account. 3 still standing. Not bad by head-to-head face-off here. Jessie on one side, JREMY with them. JAMMPI going to note that Prowler coming in, but again, passive start this time.
Yeah, they're expecting this pressure here, so they just slowly creep up, get the Prowler around the corner, send the boom bot. They're not wide swinging out. They're wary that somebody could be watching that angle. They don't want to swing into it. Go for the C's nade. Oh, classico little pairing.
But this does at least slow down that additional player that has been present on that B site every single hit. They've still been putting a lot of credence towards holding towards A, taking over that main control, which now should be pretty, I guess, level footing towards this B site, right? This should be the best attempt that they've had yet. They absolutely have better weaponry, so this should be clean for Liquid.
There it is.
And there it is. That's what they've been building towards. This should be the go signal. JAMMPI halted at the door, though. Great counter utility to offset the timing. And it's DUBSTEP to find SAYF.
SAYF going to be taken down. That's now the flashes. Other than REDGAR's 1 remaining, 1 out of the equation. Nats manages to swing his way in through tower. It's going to get stunned up. Throws down the cyber cage, expecting a push through Arcade. That is not coming. Instead, it's just going to be BORKUM still sat here on the site, but he's so low HP. He's right up against the staircase. Nats takes him down. INVY dead as well. Man advantage here for TL, but still haven't gotten the spike up onto the site. There's 25 seconds remaining.
Anything that could go wrong gets a little bit more dangerous, but it's a safe plant. Nothing stopped it. The flank pressure does come in. That's JREMY. Takes down 1. Hold on. DUBSTEP got JAMMPI in the meantime. It's a 2v2. JESSIEVASH and JREMY up against REDGAR and Nats. Now the positioning's decent though for Liquid. Good spot to be in. Nats a little precarious, but still good for it. Takes out Jessie. JREMY turns the flash, gets to move in closer, but Nats on the angle. This should be the cross being watched.
He's not going to read this.
He's seen the barrel, and Nats has the kill. Gorgeous round from Nats. That
dealt, but good for Liquid to be able to get around on the board here nice and early. Nats getting himself into tower. That was really what kind of sprung the trap, really surprised the side of Secret a bit. They just had BORKUM out on an island, 9 HP, sat inside of a smoke, desperately hugging on the life, and nothing on either side as JAMMPI tries to up the pace and is instantly dealt with.
I don't know what he expected the counter to be, but we do have the early pop from the ult from JREMY. Not going to quite find anyone. I think REDGAR's making a run for it, get the hell out of danger.
There's a trap
and
wire
hold
there.
his breath. How far do they get? Yeah, nothing found off the back of it, but they take so much space. And actually, I wonder if they spot the spike. I don't think they crested the corner deep enough to potentially see it, but that will be gathered and taken back into hand.
Oh, Dubstep watching, yep. Quick flip of the camera there. Spots Nats lurking around in the sewers. Is noted. They flushed everybody back. There's still worries about that dish side, about a push coming in from Arcade, but angles are being watched right now by Secret. Seems like they got a pretty good idea that everybody's still going to be on the attacking side spawn.
JREMY has support here as well. JESSIEVASH is by his side. So timing is everything now. First player's crossed, a little ahead. REDGAR, oh my word, JREMY sends it packing. REDGAR denied. No support there either for the trade.
Yeah, they have that Season 8 coming. Nobody can try to push in to cover him. He ends up just getting taken down with a nasty headshot from the side of JREMY. JESSIEVASH going to be able to find two. Now it's just going to be safe. Left to his own devices. 20 seconds remaining. 1,500 in the bank. The Phantom in hand, can he do some damage? Time just ticking away, and Dubstep is just watching it.
10 seconds left.
Heels up on the desk, staring at the cam. It's going to be a save in the end.
I don't know what the hell got into JAMMPI there. What space did he think he had? Because even these last couple of rounds, we've seen JREMY.
Take a look back at it, and it's just so well read. They that fault line ends up just getting him, and there's just no way for him to respond. JREMY, though,
That shot.
yeah, being able to get the paint shells out to go with the C's, hoping to get an.
Oh dear,
he's just left
REDGAR.
out.
Yeah, JAMMPI tried to back away. He's being surrounded. They're hunting him down like a dog. Oh dear, the blast back will do nothing in this.
Didn't even go off.
Nope, Secret. This is, I like them being proactive though. What a switch up here. A little bit of a test of the pace here. A couple of times they've been seeing them take dish control, try and farm these orbs up.
Exactly. They read that perfectly, and now they have the spike in their hands. And, well, Nats will be able to get the jump here on BORKUM. That will be a gun picked up. Still only a Spectre.
Yeah, not ideal. High flash, swing.
Oh,
Gonna
should
see
have noticed.
one. Yeah, notes JESSIEVASH.
Need a counter swing. Flash goes out.
They need something more than that. This is just
Oh.
brutality from Secret, and it's clean. 4 standing. This is lovely work from them.
The whole round gorgeously read. BORKUM the only one kind of getting caught. Otherwise, from the outset, they just up the pace. They know that they've been trying to get REDGAR in these positions to farm these orbs. He's just trying to get those Rolling Thunders online as consistently as he possibly can. So they say, screw it, we're going to up the eye to get that concussion out, to get the stun on JESSIEVASH, but it's just seconds too late.
Sadly for BORKUM, he has been the target of Nats' eye. And Nats has been winning out in the vast majority of those individual fights at least. First time we're seeing a lot more, I guess, intended pressure towards tower at this point a couple of times. Yes, Nats has slipped up there, but I do want to see the rest of Liquid. Still having a little look towards Dish, but do eventually work their way right back on round towards B. You can see Dubstep there and BORKUM to greet them as the welcome party. No additional rotation yet. Wait and see when JESSIEVASH, when any of these players start considering there's the other side that's under pressure.
They haven't done it yet. Liquid definitely playing around with the time that they have, taking it now under a minute. It's going to be a cut across into the underpass now. REDGAR thinks better of it, actually shifts back or wants an escort.
Footsteps?
Perhaps. Send out the knife, nothing to be found. JAMMPI, showstopper at the ready, comes pushing forward. There's no one on the site to receive this rocket though. BORKUM going to pull away just in case it does end up going towards him, which it does. So wisely played, and now they have the Nightfall for the retake.
Yeah, see how many he actually catches. Potentially 3. Not sure if he got towards the tower in the end, but again, as it stands, good initial work. They should know where these players at least reside. Good start as well from INVY, finding REDGAR, removing him from the side, but a 3v3. Spike now down, and Nat's back in tower. You know he's a specialist at this. Whole side of this arcade approach is completely under wraps, but Secret, straight through the site, right up the guts. SAYF is the first one who has to check on this. Yes, they're running through the utility, but they still have to swing behind it.
It's the neural depth. They used it so they know exactly where Nats is at. This is not going to surprise them whatsoever. They've got the covering fire. JESSIEVASH has the headshot, and Team Secret have the firm lead. 5 rounds now on this starting side, and once again, Liquid.
Has to be on the horizon for Liquid here because they are starting to hit that wall. And they've not found the success they need. They've maybe isolated a couple of areas they found success in. I mean, they've been getting Nats up towards the tower, but again, even the retake here was lovely. JESSIEVASH wondrous. They'll look way up to scratch. They look fantastic as it stands.
It feels like Secrets just set a trap and it sprung as soon as TL stepped into it. As far as these maps are concerned, because they are looking incredibly well drilled. And I hate to just...
A couple of ults to play with as well. Let's see if they can build off the back of that. REDGAR only 2 away, SAYF 1 away. So certain potential to have a lot of ults now coming through for Liquid. And Fully sitting super deep. They're playing pure retake at this point if Liquid continued to play towards the B side. Secret allowing that control to happen.
A lot of investment here just
Lovely
to get themselves into the site. And yep, just sprinting through it. SAYF going to be taken down to 48 HP. REDGAR as well, tagged up with the plant. Is going to be coming through, and JESSIEVASH has to pull away. BORKUM gets the wall bang shot, and that's the planter taken down. BORKUM finds the second, and the spike is now stranded.
And the 3 players are already pushing up to try and pressure towards CT, so the spike's not even on their side. They need to just brawl this out somehow. Chip damage, maybe name of the game. They have the ult on SAYF. That's maybe what they were after here. But BORKUM just free farming. This has got to feel good. A confidence booster for BORKUM. Quiet until...
Shoulders that sheriff shot from Nats. So close to being able to take him down, do a little bit more damage. Force another weapon by. Do something to the economy. But yeah, BORKUM coming alive in this round. Finding those initial picks. The molly placement, the timing of it. Just ensuring that SAYF had some presence. And you can see, I mean, right now the read from Secret is that this is just going to be a hit. They are all pulled away from the B site, leaving just the 2 trap wires set up.
Okay, well they've pulled the players correctly. But even at best, there'll be a 4-player in a post plant. And we've seen that Secret are very good at those retakes here. They have been sitting deep towards CT if they have to.
REDGAR's going to go for the Rolling Thunder. And it seems like Secret had predicted this perfectly. They knew that this was available. They said just play off the site. They're going to go for a hit onto B. That's exactly what has happened so far. No command now out as well from SAYF.
God, this is so good. This is really well considered from Secret. Plant's going to come in, sure. But this has been the part that's been the problem for Liquid, is holding on to this. What is the difference now?
Fault line to spawn.
Swing it.
Doesn't hit any. JREMY going to be taken down, though.
JAMMPI's actually pushing this. They're trying to get aggressive.
JESSIEVASH!
But Jessie doesn't care.
He just shuts it down. They go for the aggro push. He finds 3 quick kills, and it all comes falling apart. This is one of the most beautifully read rounds that I have seen this entire tournament, Lauren. Right now, Secret knowing...
Throw was so far ahead of it. Yeah, Nats being over here, not the end of the world, dealt with. But it's the fact that they read the ult so perfectly, and even potentially the aggression, turning the flash so well here. JESSIEVASH, what a performance from the man.
Yep, so very quickly.
Yep.
Early knife out. Looks like, again, it's going to be the push up here into Dish. DUBSTEP just watches. Tripwire will be destroyed by the paint shells.
Oh, this cam.
And they are unaware of it, and he's
Paint
just getting
shell.
so much info right now.
Oh,
my
JREMY!
God!
JAMMPI just gets taken out of the sky. JESSIEVASH knows there's more now up there. Underhand flash gets checked on. JESSIEVASH in their face and thriving. Liquid just left in pieces. JESSIEVASH is just having the time of his life, even noting REDGAR's. He's considering it. They've got to know where he was. I'm pretty sure that Prowler found it.
Spamming it out.
Oh,
and at
dear.
this point, there's really nothing you can hope for if you're
Hit
REDGAR
'em all.
other than to make this a non-flawless, which he is able to do. But they just look to overwhelm him, and they do. 8-1 now. We were hoping that Icebox was picked from Secret, but here they are again putting up similar numbers. And again, I'll spoil it for you as you guys watch the replays, as JAMMPI just gets sniped out of the sky. Team Liquid are going to be burning their second timeout in the first half of the map. You expect that with these pieces put into this puzzle, it would be a lot cleaner.
JREMY, no!
He's got him.
SOULCAS!
Desperately trying to reach the safety of that rope, but even if he had, JREMY could have drawn down with that Vandal, and I don't think he would have been getting out of there either way.
Yeah, and all the information, they were trying to maybe make the best of the bad situation by springboarding towards the site, but the ult coming back in from JESSIEVASH notes everything. They know exactly where they are. They've still kind of found where they are as well with the Prowler to follow, because that was dealt with. So, by all means, Team Secret, once again, upper hand and map control. And sadly for SOULCAS, a heat-seeking missile just found him instantaneously.
Uh-oh. Rough position now. Nats, nicely played. Gets the jump. JREMY just getting a bit of timing there. Neural Depth goes out. They reveal the remaining location of the 4 players at TS.
No charges.
But it's still a disadvantage here for the side of TL. How do they play with this information?
BORKUM has been struggling towards tower, but he's never alone. INVY's there with him this time. He's been isolated a couple of times and pressured down by few. But now 2 players having to try and work it out. This time he holds the tower, sends them down. And that's near on impossible for anyone but him. A 1v4 though, this would be rolling back the years.
I would. But if you can expect anybody to be able to do it, it would be
Can't
Nats.
do it. Yeah, you can see it in his face. There's nothing to be done. The spike a mile away, and Secret giving him nothing.
Yeah. I mean, even in this situation, you've used the neural theft. You would love to grab that orb, but you don't want them coming to rushing at you as soon as they have that audio cue as to where your location is. He knows that he needs to hold on to this gun. And Secret know that they need to take it away from him. Fault line not going to connect. He finds one, but there's still so much more to deal with, and Vash will be able to win out the fight. 9-1. Still another half to be played out. You have to expect that right now Dubstep is feeling pretty good about his odds of getting revenge after that 13-0 map loss all the way back at Champs. That was their first opponent. They still managed to make it into the playoffs. They exited their group and then were dealt with by Ascend, who would then go on to become the champions. JAMMPI with another shout, trying to go for the rocket this time. Will find BORKUM, but it's going to get flushed out of tower by the orbital strike.
Yeah, no one able to make anything of that orbital strike either because the smoke was still towards CT. But the timing's great. INVY on the swing, spots out SOULCAS, but JREMY's found REDGAR one by one. Liquid are falling. SOULCAS, can you try and catch that cross? Nats with their rifle doing damage, and the first round in some time might be finally posted here. Dubstep, last one alive, and got so long of a list of things to get through. First step could be towards tower. It's JAMMPI waiting.
He's got a Stinger, he backs away from it. He's not looking, now he swaps over the Vandal, reads it, and Dubstep cannot course correct the aim there. They managed to scrape one by in a thrifty of all fashions. TL now giving themselves an opportunity to end this at least with 3.5 rounds.
Give them a window of chance for Liquid, an opportunity. Slim as it may be, they gotta have something here.
Yeah, even with REDGAR giving his life for the plant, they still meant to make it happen. Nats with this nasty lurk back over at B lobby. And that's what we want to see from him. Currently at the top of the standings here for his squad.
For Liquid, this round is critical. REDGAR only one away from the ult as well, so he could get that online here. JREMY checked on first and foremostly, but no aggression off the back. I'm wondering if JAMMPI does eventually commit to this. The success on B has been fleeting. Perfectly read by Secret. The more cautious start does seem to be leaning that way.
Again, just shifting around, using that underpass. Just poking and prodding, taking space, seeing what information they can garner, but Secret are playing so far back that they're not really gaining too much. Vash sending out the Prowler from Gent will find one. Dart off the cam, not going to connect, but will be cleared out. REDGAR grabbing it. That's going to be the Rolling Thunder now online.
Let's see what they go for. Does he commit it deeper this time? Did he feel as though that was the right read? Now, JESSIEVASH, yes, did invest that Prowler from deep CT, so this could be maybe waiting for the post plant.
Yeah, this
learning from that last round.
Yeah, crucial here from REDGAR. But do they read this lurk from JREMY? He's pushing his way up. He spots him. And that SOULCAS now taken down right as we say that.
SAYF
eliminated. Vash just finding him.
They're in agony right now, and yes, they can try and make a push of this. BORKUM should be dead to rights. JAMMPI has to come alive, finds two, needs more. A 3v3 now into the post plant. The time is ticking. That's it, JREMY back and forth. Tower is the last bastion of hope, and JAMMPI holds on for Liquid.
A battle of the RAZEs, and JAMMPI stands tall at the end of it all. A 4K for him compared to JREMY's 3. I thought that paint shells right at the end was going to be able to clean out TL. But they strike a little bit faster, and they do, in fact, make it a 9-3 half. So if you're cheering for them, you're cheering for EMEA. You are very much believing in curses right now in this moment. It's their main.
Yes.
Some crazy ones here. Do you believe in curses? That is the question.
I believe in what Secret are showing me so far. That's what I'm a believer of.
Okay, they go for the rope crunch, actually, from both sides. So now it's just going to be the push coming in.
They're all here.
They just run him down. They just run him down. And now they've got spawn control.
I'm in agony watching this game. 4 players trying to build this back in. Nats is already down to the finest of HPs. Ooh. Good damage achieved though. JAMMPI still with him. Not over yet.
Does find that elimination. JAMMPI though, no pain shells to try to flush out a corner of this site right now. JESSIEVASH is going to be eating that as, oh, INVY, he gets tagged down low through the wall bank, still manages to swing out for one.
Yeah, good trade, but they are on the spike shot and a half from SOULCAS. And now just JESSIEVASH to try and clutch it out, but the time ain't on his side.
And that is what they needed.
Exactly as prescribed. They had to get this pistol. I honestly think they have to do some serious damage, if not convert a bonus. I hold them to a high standard now. When you come in with 3, you've got to do it all.
You absolutely do. But I mean, it seemed like this should have been in the hands of Team Secret, but they let it slip. He tries to get back over to the site. JAMMPI takes him down. It was a great read from them, but the setup was certainly lacking in the backside of that round. Really good adjustments for TL. Just good shots to give them a hope.
See similar scenes as to almost what we saw in the first half, just orb farming in this round, making the most of it. We only have a Sheriff invested too for Secret, so not opting to go for much here. That's to be a little
close.
Careful.
Okay, they're betting it out. They see the star. Nade actually threw for as well from JAMMPI, just trying to make a little bit of a set play there. Snats narrowly avoids taking any damage. Cam and Trapwire now cleared in the tower. Prowler goes hunting, finds JAMMPI. Should be safe behind Jen, though. Just tucks away for a brief little moment. Then he gets revealed! The haunt timing is beautiful! They fight 2 with the classics!
And now Nats in a world of trouble, but he's fighting his way out of it. 2 big kills, make it 3! Nats saving Liquid in this round. That was about to spiral out of control. JREMY has recovered a Bulldog, though.
The king in his tower cannot be dethroned. Nats shoves them back one after the other. Low on HP as well, 46 when he took that bite. See if he can survive to the end of the round here as JREMY goes a-hunting.
Nats is so slippery as well. Such a slippery player in this. That readjust is perfect. And yes, low HP, but the audio cue should be there, and he's kept his life, which is so imperative.
And he gets it in the end.
Perfect from Nats. The danger came out of nowhere in that round. That was classics and a whole lot of nothing else.
They don't take down JAMMPI in that position. This round is way more of a wash for them. They are able to do a bit of damage with those 2 limbs found, but Nats just continues to...
Yeah, he is a mile ahead of the others so far. JREMY, though, off to a pacey beginning. Looking to take fast control towards Dish, and actually no one really there to challenge. Yes, I guess you could argue REDGAR could get eyes on this.
Oh, hi, INVY.
Yeah, this
Rolling
is...
Thunder, by the way.
JREMY's in their spawn. Is there any utility to set him in?
Oh, this is a really risky play. Just gonna chill in the smoke for now. SAYF in the meantime, finds DUBSTEP. Trying to wrap around, join in with the rest of the team through Dish, and just gets cut down. JREMY now shifting over, and he gets taken down, and there's that neural theft right as he builds it up.
But INVY, he's not far behind. He's still sat towards CT. Isolates SAYF, but he knows there's more. REDGAR and Nats were noted, so INVY now knows he's got problems. Add JAMMPI to the case, and suddenly the round ain't looking so good. Liquid back in the game, 4 standing. Daiki was saying she believed in the comeback. Maybe she was right.
You mentioned that bonus conversion. There it is, and it's without losing much of anything at all. SAYF, the only one.
You're absolutely on the money. And hey, if the way back in for Liquid is that Nats has a game like this, he's already on 21-10.
God bless, my eyeballs are just loving it.
It is a treat, right? It feels like we've missed seeing this caliber of player, an individual who is second to none at his role. Great to see it back on the big stage. And on the other side, we're looking at see what damage they can achieve. All orbs to be farmed. Any discrepancies that can be checked on. JAMMPI needs to play this calm. Doesn't want to get punished, but happy to take the fight knowing that the smoke was in place.
I think he actually got the push to the side there.
Lovely.
From the blast pack, and then they get the reveal. JREMY struck down, and it seems like going into this eco, maybe not even a single elimination going to be found here for Secret. As I say that, INVY just continues to do God's work for Secret. Great headshot from him. But this should still be Liquid getting themselves up to 7.
That's...
Saw the hat.
The patience right now.
Here it comes.
Oh.
I'll just hold left click, says Nats.
Yeah, no access to sites. The acronym that looks quite true right now, not allowing anyone closer.
Oh,
come on, Nats! Flies in there with the shorty. He wants Liquid back in the other side. JREMY, one of his JESSIEVASH quite close as well on DUBSTEP too, but looking at the start, and actually, yeah, here's the push, and this could be huge. There's so many players on the other side, it could be a tragedy, and what?
Okay.
Oh, come on, what
BORKUM
is
gets
this?
2 on the back end.
What is this?
Nats is still here, though. Showstopper out. Blast packs over. The rocket is going to be good. JREMY manages to survive, but now he's found himself stuck in a corner.
Oh no, SOULCAS.
SOULCAS forced forward toward him. INVY so very far away. Now SOULCAS has control of the spike. He's wary about a push from behind, though, so he's pulling back over towards Dish.
He's been seen, INVY! Keeping secret in this game. There's no landslide now for Liquid. It gets halted, but what the hell was that round? Let's be honest.
Pandemonium is the word for that one. It's absolute chaos and pandemonium. And obviously, JAMMPI had no way of knowing. Had he just gone for the close angle, he would have been able to kill 3 people.
Sure.
He goes for the measured play, takes down 1, gets tagged up though, so the boom bot eliminates, and BORKUM is good for 2 in the return fire. Very concerning though at the end there. INVY a bit left in those initial shots, thought SOULCAS might have, but there's still a lot of money to work through here for the side of TL.
Yeah, Liquid still have the buy in hand here. They're fine with this. Went for a bit of a brawl and, well, the outcome, precarious. Give a little bit of a gateway here. Nats reading the adjust. He's reading the game so well.
Look at the util that he's pulling here.
Yep.
They just so reliably think that he is going to be up in that tower. They invest the orbital strike. Now they don't have that for a post plant. And Nats is barely taking a scratch.
Nats is playing this perfectly. Comes in, should find a fair amount of information too. Yeah, that's going to be a boatload of info, but let's see what the retakes look like here for Liquid though, because we saw brilliance from Secret. I want to see how this looks on the other foot.
They don't have any ults to work with here unless Nats can get that Nero online. Everything needs to be really on point, but Nats gets spotted as he tries to make his way into the cyber cage. That tiny little gap does him dirty. But the good stun comes through. JREMY ends up falling. DUBSTEP now watching as well. Finds the kills, and it's the veterans finding 2 for themselves, and the rookie getting another.
SOULCAS feeling like a lifetime away. That's the shot he was looking for in that prior round. This time hits it. But yeah, he has to back away, respect the damage that has been done, and you got to say there, Secret, wonderful trades, making sure they were very diligent in approach. All of that invested just to clear tower in case Nats was around. Good reposition from him, but the retake just never quite had that spark to it for Liquid.
Yeah. I was concerned that maybe that overinvestment early, just trying to find Nats, was going to cost them the round in the end. But
this is helpful.
I mean, they play it out beautifully. And Nats, unfortunately, just leaving that 1-foot gap between that BRIM smoke and his cyber cage, ends up getting caught. And just given the way that he's performing, you need to have him alive in these retakes.
You absolutely do. He is essential to outcome. Liquid need him alive and well. And that pot of cash that was built up, all that wealth they built through that lovely string of rounds from Liquid is starting to dwindle. Still enough for a purchase here, though. Nats does have the ult safe 1 away, REDGAR 2 away, so and SOULCAS actually 1 away as well. So really on the verge of some big ults coming in.
But the biggest concern is that if Secret take this round, the economic standings for Team Liquid, it's not going to be good as they get put into a match point situation.
They have no idea that JAMMPI's potentially here.
Very true.
How? Ooh, now, okay, but he can't back. How do you back out from this? BORKUM's already here.
Oh, and there's the stun! He gets caught with the paint shells, and it's just beautifully responded to here from the side of Secret. JAMMPI needed to hit that headshot immediately.
And Nats needs to somehow keep his composure. He's got players flooding in left, right, center. Only good for 1, can't do much more. REDGAR plays the smoke and falls. And it's all favorable. It's all good for Secret. And Liquid now on the verge of elimination.
12-7, Secret looking to pull off what I now think at this point may be
first round, yeah.
Right at the start of the Omega bracket as well. You're right, Nats needed to be able to be steadfast in that position. He's good for 1, but unfortunately he is overwhelmed. And look at the pop-off there. Warbirds only having recently met this team, being able to work with them.
To this extent.
And to put this together is looking fantastic.
They have ults. They have what they need. The money, yes, lacking in some areas. The Bulldog and Guardian, sure, but there's still the Operator out. There's still so much to play with here.
4 ultimates, and they need to milk these for every single ounce of what they're worth. It's do or die time now for Team Liquid.
They have to be feeling sky high in this. REDGAR is about to feel irrelevant to this round. Clear towards the site, the boom bot to come in, the smoke goes in, they don't stop them. JREMY's already on the site, but look at the pushed up position. Yes, they've taken A hole, they've taken over A main control, but they are pushing CT.
They are. DUBSTEP just swings in, finds REDGAR. expecting to find some stunned individuals. He does not, still finds a kill, but gets traded very quickly there by SAYF. Could now grab that rifle if he wants, rather than trying to retake with the but look at this play! The push through the door, and Liquid are just crumbling to pieces.
It's feeling like it's over. It feels like they're falling at the wayside. SAYF now. Oh my word!
They've done
Secret! I can't believe they've broken Liquid like this. Map 1 we wrote off. We doubted the capability, and we were wrong. It carried into map 2, and they ran through Team Liquid.
Absolutely unbelievable performance from Secret. So many low expectations on this squad, despite the 3 veterans, despite them having tasted success at international competition. But it was so long ago.
It was.
None of us thought that they would look this clean coming back into it. They had such a rough 2022, not being able to make it to end.
Say Team Secret astounded me today.
Absolutely impeccable performance. I mean, the rookies, INVY, JREMY, joining this team alongside these 3 vets.
Yeah.
They both had fantastic individual performances. And then you still had JESSIEVASH, the old man of the squad, 32 years old, looking like he's an 18-year-old prodigy out here at some twists and turns.
Yeah.
Just phenomenal. The adjustments made here by Secret, shifting DUBSTEP over into that Sentinel role, having a star duelist in JREMY, who can still be flexible and play things like the Sage on that icebox.
Yeah.
It's looking just magical for them.
JREMY getting what is like 6 first bloods, doing some serious work for them too. Again, thoroughly enjoyed watching some of these newer faces coming to this roster and looking brilliant, looking robust, looking ready for it. And again, outside of that, JESSIEVASH was amazing for me.
Yeah, well-deserved return